This is Scientific American's 60-Second Science. I'm Christopher Intagliata. Exactly 1,000 years ago, in the year 1021, a Viking or two or three likely wandered around the very northern tip of Newfoundland, cutting down trees.
Clearing a particular spot, or for gathering wood that might have been used as timber for construction of some type, or perhaps for boat repair. They were very careful to obviously make sure that their ships were seaworthy.
Michael D. is a geoscientist at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands. He says it's not news that Vikings made it to North America around this time. Scientists and scholars have surmised as much from archaeological remains in Newfoundland and by scrutinizing ancient texts, like the Icelandic sagas.
One is not really sure how literal one can take the Icelandic sagas. They contain a lot of not only inaccuracies, a lot of things that are obviously fantastical. Things like dead people speaking to them and so on.
But now Dee and his colleagues have been able to come up with a precise date, the year 1021, based on evidence these Norse visitors left behind, specifically a stump, a log, and a branch. Wood anatomists have determined that certain surfaces of that wood must have been cut by metal blades. That's a Viking technology the local indigenous people are not known to have shared. And Dee's team was able to use a cosmic occurrence, an extraordinary shower of high-energy particles from space around the year 993 to date the felling of the trees. You see, that shower of cosmic rays created an abundance of radiocarbon. When taken up by the trees, it left a lasting signature in the tree rings, giving the scientists a key to pinpoint the year 993 in the 3 wood samples, using radiocarbon dating.
And then you see all you have to do is count the rings from there to the edge. You have to know where the edge is, the bark edge, and then you'll know that was the last growth year of the tree, or the felling date of the tree. And it just so happened that in all 3 cases, that was exactly the same year, 1021 AD.
The details are in the journal Nature. The year 1021, therefore, marks the first time we know of that Europeans set foot in the Americas. But as the authors write, it also marks, quote, the earliest known year by which human migration had encircled the planet.
Ever since moving out of Africa through Europe and Asia and across the Americas, nobody had got across the Atlantic Ocean. So by this date, we know that the Atlantic Ocean was crossed for the first time.
But as we know, it wouldn't be the last. Thanks for listening. For Science.
这边主要在说，他们说以前人在那边砍树木之类的事情，然后好像有关于到说要知道一下那些树的年龄值跟一些年龄之类的，然后还有 carbon dioxide 那个 CO2， 那个关于 CO2 的测定之类的东西。
OK， 我刚开始有听到说他讲到他们测那个好像是木头的年龄，然后用一些地理学还有什么地理学、考古学什么东西，然后有去检测一些东西的年代，然后他然后说他们有在美国的维京人，他们有留下一些东西，然后有讲可能在树边或者是活动里，然后他们有这些东西有留下证据说，就是它可能多久，然后多少个人。